I think you were probably about, I don't know, 15, 16 months old. And I said that you were our child and we were responsible. And the way I said it kind of set Daddy off, like, you're behaving like you own him. And I remember just stopping, like, no, like, it was really offensive. But he was right. The way I was behaving was like I owned you. Like I was the one to make all your choices, or we were the ones to make all your choices. And it was at that point I was like, whoa.
And weren't you working at a Reggio school at the time?
No.
Oh.
No, I wasn't. Not yet.
So you hadn't become enlightened
No.
yet? A change in your culture?
Get woke.
No.
You didn't. No, there was no woke.
No. And I wonder now, like, what if we said that more often when we see parents behaving in that way?
Okay, who's the we? What do you mean? Talking about globally, nationally? What are you talking about here?
Like cultural, American culture. What if we said as a culture, you're behaving as if you own this person? You don't own them.
Yes, but
that is a person. Start treating them like a person, because you said this to me, and I was like, holy shit, he's right.
But
and in my
when would you have that conversation?
And with whom?
But when would it even happen? You'd have to have that conversation prior to a person ever becoming a parent.
Maybe.
Just so that they could reflect on it. They'd have to have time to look at what they went through, find that maybe that wasn't the best way to do it, come up with new strategies so that when they become parents, they can employ those strategies, which is essentially what we did.
Yeah.
I know that's what I did. Because I was thinking about kids long before I had children.
Yeah, me too.
Basically, when in my first marriage, you're married, you're gonna
eventually have children.
Yeah, you're thinking this is a long-term thing. Children are going to come. What would you start? Even if it's just alone, you're thinking about like what would I do? How would I do that? How would I handle this situation? I'm having a situation now. What would I do if my child was here?
Right.
And you would just start to kind of ruminate on that.
Yeah.
Quietly, so to speak. Maybe even before you even get to the point where you would even really dive in and be like, yeah, let's start. Like, well, how would we do that? But so that means you're talking what? High school?
Yeah, I had a parent-child class in high school, and that wasn't something that was covered.
But why would it be? Because your high school is going to keep pushing, stick with the culture, because your culture is good. You can't tell somebody their culture is bad. You ever notice how badly that works out?
Yeah.
Like you have this thing that happens in your culture. Why do you do it? Usually the answer is, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then, why do you continue to do it? Like, why do you keep it going if you don't even understand why you're doing it?
Yeah.
And most people just say it's culture. They literally say it's culture or it's tradition. I don't really have another reason.
Right.
But to ask somebody to examine that doesn't seem like you could wrap that inside of another class.
Right.
That seems like a class all by itself because it's a class on culture.
Isn't that what
maintaining
sociology?
That culture.
Do you have sociology?
Well, but sociology encompasses a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah.
But we were talking specifically about being parents inside of a culture.
Yeah.
And what would you do there? Are you going to really start telling students that what their parents did when they were just 5-6 years ago was bad for them? I mean, think about that.
No, sometimes I really struggle with that because kids will say, oh, teacher, I didn't go to sleep until 11 o'clock last night.
Uh-huh.
Why? Well, because we were at a party, and it's Tuesday. We were at a party, and then, I fell asleep while my parents were still at the party, and I woke up in my bed at home. And all I can think was, it's a school night. Why are they having a party, and why are they keeping their kid out until after 11 o'clock at night? But those are my expectations.
If you want to hear from the Traveling Farrs, you can find us on the Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever exciting podcasts are sold for free as The Traveling Farrs. If you like the Instagram or the Twitters, we are Traveling Farrs. If you want to email her, travelingfars@gmail.com, and the blog space, thetravelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the blueberry, where you can get all the back episodes. I mean, all of them. Everything we've done since 2017 is on there. And searchable. Granted, some of my keywords were not great at the beginning, but it's all there.
And don't forget to check out the Patreon and give us your money.
Patreon.
At patreon.com/.
Can you even see that?
The Traveling Farrs.
You can't see it, can you?
I can see it.
See, he can see it and I can see it, but you can't see it.
You can't see it. She doesn't have the editing magic that we have been so kindly blessed with.
Uh-oh. The car is moving. So,
Give us
Patreon
your money.
and... Try this again. Patreon and...
GoFundMe.
Aha! Good job.
Took me a moment.
We were brainstorming some ideas yesterday on what we can give you as patrons on the Patreon. So
we're going to have to do some research and find out like how we can get them made and distributed without us having to do it.
yes,
We're going to make stuff for you, but like if it's a photo, somebody else can print the photo, mail the photo.
Right.
I'm not doing that. Especially not from Poland whenever we get there.
right.
Same thing with kids' artwork. I don't know what Karen's going to do for you. Maybe we'll have her sing or something. I don't know.
Yes, we
I
could
can
make
actually do
your
that.
rap album.
No.
What?
Yes.
What's her rap name?
Queso Blanco.
That's hilarious. Uh-oh.
Oh no. It's time to go.
We're out of here.
We gotta
Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.
Louder. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.
Louder. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye.
Peace.
run away.
Sure.